fight, and his son was a Navy SEAL, and he knew about fighting, and he was gonna fight like a SEAL. But then on the other hand, then he gets up there, and I think the fear set in. Or everybody just ignoring you entirely.
I mean, that should not. That fear should be overshadowed by the fear of your constituents.
Well, I would think so. I would think so. Or the fear of going up there and standing for nothing, and having that be your legacy. You know, yeah, Mr. Smith went to Washington, and after he had a couple of lobster dinners and a beer, said, you know, I'm kind of liking these guys.
Sometimes the power trip is like inside the beltway, there's like this distance that they all seem to catch, or we try to rein in as many as we can before they catch that. But it isn't inside the beltway. It's still kind of a enigma to some of us that we don't understand what it is that catches it, because we're not under it. We don't know what they're going through every day.
It's, well, I've said many times, you know, I think of myself as sort of a good guy, but I think if you put me in Washington for more than 6 years, I think I'd be just as bad as any of them. It's really hard when you get a lot of pressure. Hey, Texas to see Dave, tell me, can you hear Kelly now? I said, I needed to turn you up. So I did. I hope I turned you up.
How's that? Is that good?
So, yeah, he'll tell me in a minute. You know, we got about a 1 minute delay here. So I ask the question and I wait a minute to see it in the chat room. But anyway, you're working very hard with the Tea Party, and you're working very hard to make things happen up there.
And I'm causing new waves, which is always good. We have certain city politicians that not necessarily scared of me, but annoyed, which is always
that is good. I like that. If they were only annoyed with more of the voters, maybe they'd behave.
They're going to be annoyed with about 11,000.
Well, you're up in Arlington. Corey Watkins is up in Arlington. And there have been a few problems with the police force in Arlington. Do you know anything about that?
He is working to keep the police on their homeworks. He's trying to make sure they
obey the law
and not what they're not supposed to.
And quit harassing citizens that are not breaking the law. Seems to be rather popular here. We've got Region 7 DPS, for instance, arrested some 9 guys up there who are not breaking the law, and in the end had to dismiss all the charges and give them their black powder toy guns back.
And I really like what they did on First Amendment rights. That it was really important for Arlington, and the judge actually declared that particular ordinance was and that was a huge win.
This is the sort of citizen activist that we need, and these sorts of things. And I'm just absolutely convinced that if more people would do it, we would not be here. But the problem that I run up against, Kelly, and you probably run up against it too, is once again, Republicans on a whole are too busy working their job, raising their kids, and paying their taxes. They don't have time to go out and do the things that you do. How do you find the time?
I do effort all the time. I don't have much of another life. In other words, I give myself and then I light switch.
The second job.
And I turn that one on and I move that one. And I just do what I need to do on my time
So you probably don't watch a lot of television.
I have to, if I have time.
I watch no live TV. I mean, it's even Fox News. I put that on. It records every morning at 5 o'clock, and some days I don't watch it at all, and some days I get to watch 10, 15 minutes of it. But at least I can blow through the commercials and try to get to the headlines.
Blowing through the commercials is a little busy. I also catch a few things series on Netflix, like the Black Swan.
I haven't started that yet. It's on my list of things to do. We're talking with Kelly Cannon, by the way.
so I'll watch it too.
Well, I seen the first 15 minutes of the first show, and it looks pretty exciting to me, so I want to see that. But the other show that I've just started recording and watching, which happens to be a Netflix series, is House of Cards.
I love that. It's season 3.
Well, I'm getting ready to watch, I think, episode 2 of season 1. That's how far back I am, but I'm already, because I know that's an accurate picture of how it works.
And according to the actors who were there, they say that they were surprised how accurate about the back.
Well, you've got to know that. Otherwise, the stuff we started talking about with Gio Capriglione, James White, guys that we thought were solid, and then all of a sudden they've gone to the other side. So it's got to be like that, and that's why I'm watching it, and I'm infuriated already.
It gives you a better picture. Another series that I like, that I'm just now at episode 3 of season 3 is Scandal. Oh my goodness. That's more.
Now, no spoilers here.
I tell you what, everyone kept telling me you got to see Scandal. I'm on the 3rd episode of season 3. I find myself staying up till 2 o'clock in the morning because I can't put it down. I can't stop it. I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is great. But it's probably more fictitious than, like, say, House of Cards.
Yeah.
But it's still, wow.
Draws you in. Well, let's take, while we're talking about Scandal, how about, there was a great book called True Colors, written during the Clinton administration by an unknown author who later turned out to be a writer for Time magazine. You didn't read that? Yeah, it was an expose on the Clinton campaign, except for all the characters were fictional.
Well, does the Primary Colors, is that a spin-off of that book?
That's from that book. That's exactly it. I didn't see the movie. I just read the book.
The movie was, it was very
Yeah, it was Bill and Hillary. That was what really happened during the campaign, and the guy didn't feel like he could write it as, because he was a reporter, so he couldn't really tell the story. But he wanted to tell the story, so he did it under an assumed name and with fictitious character names.
Well, I often wonder, I've watched the movie several times, I've seen it, if any of it was true. You can see the similarity.
Apparently most of it, if not all of it, was true, including the barbecue owner's daughter and all of that stuff.
Wow.
So the things you find out. No, politics is a nasty business.
And they say it's a very business, so you just have to be wise.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Some Texas A&M student said that the way politics works is something like trying to pick up a turd by the clean end. So.
Now hang on there.
Well, God bless Louis Gohmert, one of only 2 Texas Patriots. The other one was Randy Weber, who will be on my show next Wednesday. We've rescheduled 3 times, but that's because he's a busy guy. Quite frankly, there's a lot of bigger media outlets trying to get him besides me, but God bless him. He is going to give Raging Office Radio the major Texas media outlet sometime. And we continue to grow. And we continue to grow because of people like Kelly Cannon. And I appreciate it so much. I don't know if you heard, but we're giving away a set of really nice earbuds. Did you hear about that? Oh yeah, we're giving away some Paradigm earbuds. Well, I've got a set here you can look at. Just can't have them because these are my personal set. But these things are made out of machined aluminum. They've got a built-in microphone, so that if you plug them into your iPhone or your Galaxy phone or whatever you have, you can not only listen to your music and have it sound absolutely fabulous, but if you get a phone call, it just cuts right in, fades the music out, and you can answer your phone call and talk to them, and then as soon as you hang up, the music starts playing again. Or these are really nice. The cheapest I've ever seen them for was $120. But I've compared these to $500 earbuds, professional ones, for like singers, stuff like that, and these sound better. Hey, there she is. You ought to grab a mic, Mighty.
I was wondering if you wanted to take a break. It's my 12 o'clock hour. And
oh, it is time for the Mighty Heidi Show.
it is.
All right. Thank you, Kelly Cannon, for coming by and talking
It
to
was
us.
a pleasure, Doc. Thank you for asking.
I appreciate it.
I have nothing prepared, but I can wing it.
We're gonna do a short commercial here. Be right back.
I'll talk for 2 hours without having.
She's very good. Okay, go ahead.
You would take a break.
I can take a break. I will.
I'll take over for the next couple of hours. And
I was gonna look around because I think I have your
where
show spots on a player if I can find them.
Well, I've got them on here.
Well, down here.
I was just saying, where are you plugged in for your show spots? Where are they playing?
We're gonna plug it in. It's